Welcome to One Lisa Show. My name is Lisa, and this episode of Friday Sews is what I've done this week and my plans for the weekend. Stay tuned. This has been a busy week, and I'm very proud of myself, actually. I made plans for June, which includes a dress for myself, a bra for myself, and clothes for my nieces, who I genuinely enjoy making clothes for, even if they don't like the item. One of the things I did make this week were the Def Leppard shorts for my niece Sarah, who is 9. I will put a link below to that pattern. It is the Pearl Soho City Gym shorts, I believe. It's pretty simple. It's basically 2 pattern pieces, and depending on what size you want, they have a blog post with what size waistband to cut. So you're doing 3 pieces, 2 fronts, 2 backs, and then the waistband. And then you use bias tape. You can make your own, or you can buy some. And I've been pretty lazy and have bought bias tape, but homemade actually I think would look better. And so we actually made the size 8 to 9, and I extended the waist up an inch, and I lengthened the pant part of the shorts. I lengthened the hem, I think about almost 2 inches. So you can see that finished product. That was great. Also, this week, I worked on my sailor shorts a little more, and I believe Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, I believe you're right. I believe it is a lyocell twill. Very drapey fabric, but this is the Quick Sew K3854. It's a quick sew pattern. I'm almost done with them. This is the size extra large, and I do think it's going to be too big on me. So the past couple of days, I have not wanted to work on them. I have safety pins where the buttons or snaps will go. I haven't decided if I want buttons or snaps. I have some anorak or jacket snaps. They're silver, nickel. I think those would look good. And instead of, the pattern calls for 3, but I think those snaps are bigger. I could get away with 2 on each side. Or I might do buttons. That actually might not be bad, and do buttonholes here and then put extra buttons to make it tighter on the inside or looser. And then I need to do my hem. And as you can see, that's a very frayy fabric. I will wear them, but I'm not thrilled about them. And I think it's because I made the size too big. And this did not have finished measurements on the pattern. It has measurements for your size, and I made the size accordingly to what the pattern suggested, which was an extra large. And since it was small, medium, large, extra large, and my first time making a quick sew pattern at all, I went with that. There were no finished measurements that I saw in there, and I am regretting it because they are very baggy on me. We're going to see how it turns out. It might be something I can wear in the winter with tights and tall boots. We'll see. Hopefully the hem, they'll hang a little low. But there we go. That's not necessarily a fail, but I just was like, nah. Kind of lost interest because it wasn't going as planned. I also didn't particularly care for how my waistband turned out. The front waistband, this side seems to be straight up, and this side has just that little bit of it just has the slightest bit of a flare. They're supposed to go out like a trapezoid on an angle, but it was very slippery fabric, and my first time working with a twill. My first time with a quick sew pattern. I learned a lot. One more thing. Oh, the other thing, I think I had to fix some jeans for my boyfriend. Not a big deal. He tends to tear his jeans, and it's always in a spot that is very hard for my sewing machine to sew on. pretty much where there's like a back pocket, he'll have a slit down up along the pocket. So it is very hard to get my machine to want to go around. I just have a hard time with it. I have a hard time getting above that extra layer of fabric back down. I've tried doing it different ways with like the zipper foot. I've tried doing it with the presser foot up. That's a bad idea with jeans. But I did get them. They never look pretty. But at that point, when the fabric is tearing, they don't have much life left in them. I think that was the second or third tear I fixed on those jeans. My sock progress. This is still the same first sock. I've never made a sock before. Here's the double pointed needles that I said before weren't my friend. It's getting a little better, but it's still, I think I'm going to take, somebody had great advice to try it with small circular needles. And I did see at Joann's you can buy 9-inch circulars of the size 2. So maybe for the next pair, I might go for that and try it. The double pointed needles were definitely cheaper, and I think I used my 50% off coupon. I think they were only like $3.99. So then with my coupon, it was only a couple of bucks. This is where I'm at, and I'm happy with it. I'm almost at the point where I'm going to do the heel turn, and so I can't wait to get a couple more rows done and start the heel and hopefully get some more progress this weekend. I'm hoping to work on a couple more pairs of shorts for my nieces. The tank dress for my one niece who loves dresses still. And then I want to start another Marlboro bra. I think I posted the fabric in my June sewing plans video from earlier in the week. That I'm looking forward to because I haven't made a bra in a while. And I know I'm going to have to work this weekend. I think I'm working on Sunday for a little bit. And tomorrow my boyfriend's having some of his buddies over and they're going to have a cookout. I would like to be around for that, but I think I'm going to be sewing in my sewing space in the basement, which will be really nice and cool. We had a 90-degree day today, and tomorrow's supposed to be also very warm and in the 90s. And that is about 10 degrees warmer than it usually is, but our spring has been below temp. So it is, it's just a big roller coaster ride right now. And if I didn't already say, this morning I had my nieces over and we worked on my garden. That was a lot of fun. And my garden is basically a flower patch that the deer like to eat and snack on every night. I don't know how many will be there tomorrow, but we did plant marigolds, and my 9-year-old niece said that she learned that deer don't like marigolds. I will find out if that's true or not, because I bought some French marigolds because it is her favorite flower, and so she planted them, and we shall see, because the deer have already ate all my hostas. I take it back. I have a little bit of a hosta left, but they have ate a lot of my hostas. And they always do it in the middle of the night or early hours of the morning every year. Those are my plans for this weekend. I'm really looking forward to kind of relaxing and getting a couple of projects done. I do enjoy the smaller projects like the kids' clothes, and a bra is kind of like a technical small project. You do a lot of sewing in a bra because there's many pieces. And there's elastic, and there's hook and eye closure. I enjoy it. I can get one done in a couple of days. But it is not an easy project. And then I'll work on a dress later this month where it might be maybe a longer project, but much more satisfying. I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. And please do, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And I will show what I made in the next Friday Sews video this week, just like I did with these shorts, and that adorable pair of shorts for my niece, the Def Leppard, because she's a hardcore rocker. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. And thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your comments. My June sewing plans video everybody that has commented on what they would do with the fabric and which pattern. You are so helpful. I am going to tally everything up and make what I think is the consensus winner for that bee and ladybug fabric. I really want to use that up and make something while the bees and the ladybugs are out. So that's the fabric I want to use first. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.